What it do? We back again, episode 13, talking sports with DP. And we finna get into the UFL week 3. Had some interesting games this week. Them boys was balling out there, you feel me? They was putting up great numbers, great stats, you feel me? So, we gonna get into them games, you feel me? We gonna talk about it. We gonna let y'all know what was going on, you feel me? I seen a lot of interesting stuff out there. Starting off, these notes, you feel me? Starting off, we got the DC Defenders versus the Arlington Renegades. And this was a good game, man. DC Defenders came on top, 29-28. They had to win that thing in the last seconds. Came out victorious. And it was an interesting game. The offense really showed a lot of promise this game. They did that work, but honestly, DC ain't really start scoring until the end of the game. I'm fumbling my words, you feel me? That cup got me, I ain't gonna need cap, but hey, I'm here with you. I'm finna rock out with you. I'm finna give you, the dealio with the game, you feel me? So, we got a little bit of stats here. We got the passing stats. For the DC Defenders, Jordan Tiamu went 11 for 24, 188 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. You feel me? Jordan Tiamu was out there looking like a real general this week. You feel me? Taking care of business, getting them extra hard yards when he need to. You feel me? Balling, shot calling, 20-inch blades on the Impala. You already know, you feel me? And then we got my boy Luis Perez. 24 for 40, 290 passing yards, and 2 touchdowns. Luis Perez out there balling, looking like a field general. And what I want to say about Luis Perez and the Arlington Renegades, sometimes you guys waste drives when you take Luis Perez out and put in Lindsey Scott. Mind you, Lindsey Scott, he a good quarterback. You feel me? My bad, I'm saying his name backwards. Scott Lindsey. He a good quarterback, but he's more like a De'Aaron King type. If you're gonna put him in the red zone. Don't be putting him in when y'all in the middle of the field. Let Luis Perez do his thing, because he's really y'all quarterback. You feel me? He solidified he's y'all starter. Let him do his thing, and you never know. You feel me? Y'all season might end up being like last season. Y'all was losing some games in the beginning, and then y'all bounce back and won the XFL championship. So, hey, much more to see. Rushing leaders. For the DC Defenders, we got Jordan Tiamu with 9 attempts, 53 yards, no touchdowns. And then for the Arlington Renegades, we got Devon Smith with 14 attempts and 63 yards. Receiving for the DC Defenders, Ty Scott had 3 receptions, 48 yards, and Kelvin Harmon had 2 receptions with 51 yards. So you feel me? I wanted to put the person that had the most yards and the person that had the most catches, and the last time only had the most catches. So you feel me? I'm trying to do better. You feel me? Do right by y'all. You feel me? I ain't gonna be half stepping. I can't come half stepping. Like my boy Big Daddy Kane say, ain't no half stepping. You feel me? And that's how we do it. You did. And for Arlington Renegades, Tyler Vaughns. That boy out there balling. He had a point to prove. Any USC fans out there, Tyler Vaughns, he was a wide receiver at USC before he came and part of the XFL, which is now the UFL. Tyler Vaughns had 9 receptions, 109 yards, and 1 touchdown. The boys out there balling, man. And shout out to JP Payton also with 2 receptions, 29 yards, and a touchdown. Hey, the boys out there balling, man. The boys is out there balling. I'm getting to the defense too. Arlington Renegade. Hey, it's all about the U. Jamal Carter had 8 tackles, 1 pass breakup. He led the team in tackles. My boy out there balling, doing his thing. You feel me? Getting spiffy with it, getting jiggy with it. But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. Excuse me. And then we got Jalen Redmond, defensive tackle. If you don't know, he number 90. And if you don't know, if you want to watch Jamal Carter out there, he number 22. Just to let you know, for the Arlington Renegades, it's their defense right now. Jalen Redmond out there with 5 tackles, a half a sack, and 1 tackle for loss. You feel me? Big DT out there moving stuff around, getting to that work. Then we got the defenders out there. Reggie Northrup. Y'all probably heard of Reggie Northrup before. This man be boxing in the MMA and all kind of stuff, doing Mike Tyson impersonations. Feel me? Coming to practice when he was on the gambles with the fake cigarette in his mouth, just to set a mentality standpoint. I can dig it. I feel it. I understand what you're trying to do. You feel me? You had no real cigarette. It was a fake one, but you were just trying to set a mindset. You feel me? And then we got Derek Roberson with 7 tackles, a half a sack, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 forced fumble. Out there doing his thing, man. I got a little bit of reviews for this game, you feel me? And I'm going to talk about it a little more. But the defenders went 3 for 3 in the red zone. I'm going 3 for 3. I'm going 3 for 3. I'm going 3 for 3 like Curry, baby. Going 3 for 3 like Curry. Them boys was doing their thing in the red zone. 100% efficiency. They wasn't playing. They got in that red zone. They was scoring. DC, that's how y'all supposed to play. Now, I don't know if y'all gonna get Abram Smith back this year, but if y'all do, that's gonna be a key piece for y'all, baby. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a key piece. Abram Smith be running that thing. Big boy. And the defenders trailed 28-18 with only 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. The boys came back and won the game in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Now, mind you, I'm gonna tell you that the UFL rules set up to where if you down within like less than 2 minutes left in the game, if you down and you're able to score, you can either kick an onside kick or you can do a make it take it situation where if you complete a 4th and 12, you get to keep the ball and the drive keep going, and you can try to score, tie the game or win the game that way. I'm telling you, interesting football. You feel me? It's lit. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all missing out if you ain't watching it. The Renegades outgained DC 419 yards to 259 yards of total offense. How do you lose the game? That right there tell me the Renegades offense is not the problem. The defense is the problem. I don't know if they need to get a new defensive coordinator. I don't know if they need to change up the scheme somewhere, but you only change the scheme is what it is. Or to be honest with you, the scheme gonna be what it's gonna be. So I don't know if the players gotta put more effort in the defense or what. But y'all had the game won, and then y'all lost the game. I don't understand how you do that. And the Renegades converted 72% of 3rd down. That is, any team would like to have 72% 3rd down conversion or better. Any team. That sound like they supposed to win the game. They sound like the team that won the game, but no, they found some way to lose the game. But I'm not gonna sleep on the Arlington Renegades because they offense can make plays. Defense just gotta step up. You feel me? They gotta do better. Now, we finna get to the Memphis Showboats and the Birmingham Stallions. Let me back up for a little bit with my mic. I don't know why I'm all up in it like that. You feel me? Pause. Let me stop. I'm just bullshitting. All right. Memphis Showboats lost to the Birmingham Stallions 33-14. That's an ass spanking. That's what that means. Ass spanking. You ever heard of Percival Ass McSpanky? That's what they got. A Percival Ass McSpanky. Hey, I be rooting for the Showboats, but this time, ooh, got y'all ass whipped. Passing yardage. Case Cookies went 15 for 22, 139 passing yards and a touchdown. Before I move on to what Birmingham Stallions quarterback had, I gotta say, Memphis, y'all gotta protect Case Cookies, dog. It was sad watching the game. The way, as soon as he hiked the ball, he getting hit, man. He getting hit and hit and hit. He got pressure so much and sacked so much. He didn't know what to do at this point. At some point, it was like it was manslaughter. Feel me? At some point, man, you gotta protect the man. You gotta do better. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dog. If y'all protect him, he can be able to do a little bit more for y'all. But what I will say about Case Cookies, if you understand your offensive line ain't gonna be able to protect, you gotta protect yourself. You gotta get the ball out quicker. You gotta find your check downs quicker. Or the offensive coordinator gotta design plays to where you have shorter route concepts or something so you can help you get the ball out quicker. Cause your offensive line ain't help you. The Stallions was just straight smacking y'all out there. It was ridiculous. But to Adrian Martinez, quarterback for the Birmingham Stallions, the young man was out there balling. Y'all might have heard of him. He played, I want to say he played at either Kansas State or Nebraska. It was one of the two. I want to say Nebraska. I think it was Nebraska. But the young man went 18 for 28, 334 passing yards, and 2 tutties. Adrian Martinez was out there balling. Mind you, in the beginning of the season, Matt Corral was a starting quarterback. But last week, they gave Adrian Martinez a little burn, so I guess they liked what they seen. So they started him this week. And the young man came through. The young man went out there balling, showing his tail, turning up, and ain't hold nothing back. And I salute that. You feel me? Rushing leaders. To Titus Sewell for the Memphis Showboats. 6 attempts, 14 yards. So Memphis, you can't protect Case Cookies and you can't run block. This is the 3rd week in a row where y'all ain't do a damn thing in the running game. What? Y'all gotta find some answers or y'all gonna be at the bottom of the map. Cause I feel like the Roughnecks and the Renegades are not gonna have losses just they're not just gonna be defeated for the whole season. I don't see that for them. Y'all looking like the worst team to me. I'm not gonna cap, cause I'm reading between the lines. I'm reading context between these games while I'm watching them. And out of all the teams, y'all the ones looking the worst, to be completely honest with y'all. And y'all got 1 win. Y'all 1-2. But rushing leaders for the Stallions, Adrian Martinez. Now, I always give the Stallions an excuse. Because Stallions, they be running backs, quarterbacks, all that. They run that thing. And Adrian Martinez, he'll athletic quarterback. He'll scramble. That's what he do. 5 attempts, 44 yards, and a touchdown. I told you the boys balling this game. Feel me? Led in passing, led in rushing, balling. But I also got to give a shout out to Ricky Pearson Jr. 8 attempts, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Ricky Pearson, boy, he be running that thing, man. Dude, the bruiser, number 23 out there for the Stallions running back, if y'all don't know. He out there toting that rock, and he gonna put that helmet in your chest if he need to. So you better be aware. Ugh, you feel me? And we got receiving leaders for the Showboats. Jonathan Adams, 6 receptions, 49 yards. And we got Vinny Papali. I feel like I said it with an Italian accent. Vinny Papali. I don't know. 3 receptions, 38 yards, and a touchdown. And for the Stallions, that boy Deion Kane out there balling, showing his tail. He out there showing out. He had some shorties in the stand looking at him certain the way he was out there hooping. And yes, I said hooping. You feel me? You can hoop. If real football players say if somebody out there getting off, they out there hooping. Y'all know what I mean. Deion Kane, 7 receptions, 144 yards. Out there balling, being a dog. And we got Jay Sternberger, tight end. 4 receptions, 73 yards, and a touchdown. You feel me? Them boys out of the Stallions out there wasn't playing around with the showboats, man. They showed no mercy, like Captain Encino. Y'all know where that's from. Goddamn showboats defense, man. We got Jordan Ferguson, linebacker number 42, 10 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. We got Malik Lowell, linebacker number 45, 7 tackles, 1 forced fumble. And boom, for the Stallions defense, we got Kavana Tizono. Hopefully I said that right, you feel me? I might have just butchered that man's name like a chef at a hibachi shop. But hey, gotta do what I gotta do. I'm trying. He had 10 tackles and half a sack. You know, 31 for the Stallions, you feel me? So if you know how to pronounce it, then you know what I'm talking about. Because I'm country and I'm, hey, I'm gonna do what I do. And then we got Big Dog Carlos Davis, number 96, defensive tackles for the Stallion. Had 6 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 1 tackle for loss. And you know I had shot at one of my Hurricanes, Jonathan Garvin. 3 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 tackle for loss, and a forced fumble. But one I want to say also about Jonathan Garvin, this man had so many quarterback pressures, it ain't make no sense. He was over Case Cookies all night long. Case Cookies gonna remember Jonathan Garvin for the rest of his life. He gonna remember Jonathan Garvin in his sleep. Cause it was one play that didn't even count because one of the Stallions had jumped off sides, but Jonathan Garvin hit Case Cookies in the end zone and speared him so quick, so hard. I thought they were gonna throw a flag because of the hit. But they threw a flag because it was offside. Somebody was offside. Jonathan Garvin, shout out to Jonathan Garvin, man. You know it's all about you. I gotta represent the Canes anytime I get a chance to, you feel me? Shout out to you, you feel me? Reviews on this game, man. I got a few. The Showboats only rushed for 20 yards. 1.7 yards per carry. 1.7 yards per carry. Okay, if this is what's going on, then y'all need to just run straight spread, 5 wide concepts, or have 1 back concepts in the gun or a pistol. Y'all need to have quick passes, get that thing out of there quick. Slants, digs, all that. Y'all don't need to be sitting here taking your time trying to set up no run. That's what y'all got going on. Help your old linemen out and have them not block for a long periods of time if they can't protect nothing. Feel me? Help them out. You got to. Because I don't see y'all winning no more games 1.7 yards per carry. That's treacherous. The Stallions had 8 total sacks. I told you it was a sack party, dog. Everybody got to get in the club. You get in. Everybody's on the VIP list. The offensive lineman was letting every D tackle, defensive end in the club to hit the quarterback. Feel me? You don't even supposed to let nobody see this. Y'all signed this book, this man to pull up to the club to perform. I'm talking about Case Cookies. The lineman's supposed to be his bodyguard. Y'all supposed to protect him. But nah, y'all letting everybody get in the VIP section. Letting this D tackle get in, this linebacker get in, this defensive end get in. A whole sack party in the club, That's what y'all got going on. Cause if he wasn't sacked, he was getting pressured, getting hit. He knew they was there every time. Memphis Showboats, I'm disappointed, dog. Y'all gotta do better. And the Stallions had 18 yards per pass completion. So down there, every time they threw the ball, they was getting the first down. Martinez showed his tail, man. But yeah, that's the Stallions and the Showboats, man. Stallions whooped them boys and taught them a lesson. Stallions dominating this league, man. It look like ain't nobody gonna beat them. Who gonna stop them? I guess we still shall see. To be continued till week 4. So boom. Bada boom, bada bang, the bang. we got the Houston Roughnecks versus the Michigan Panthers. The Houston Roughnecks fall short 20-34. I want to say this was a pretty good game. You feel me? Michigan pulled away in the end, but it started off them boys going back and forth. It was a nice game. You feel me? Real competitive. Excuse me. Honestly, all the games this week was very competitive. You feel me? It was a good week to watch the UFL. Hopefully y'all ain't missed it. Hopefully y'all tuned in. You feel me? You gotta check out. If y'all love football, you're gonna love this league. I'm telling you, check it out. But the Houston Roughnecks, I don't know if I said score or not, but I'm gonna say it again. Houston lost 20-34 to the Michigan Panthers. Passing leaders, E.J. Perry for the Michigan Panthers went 16 for 19, 208 passing yards and a touchdown. Listen, E.J. Perry was balling out there. He showed his tail, man. He went to a Ivy League school, I want to say called Brown. You feel me? And he also was on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I want to say he was probably like third string or something. I seen him in the preseason a couple of times. But yeah, man, E.J. Perry was out there balling. They say he ran a 4.6 when I was watching the game, and it showed. Because the man was out there. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, he was the rushing leader too with 9 attempts, 60 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Just so to get that out the way. The quarterback seemed like they running all over the yard in this league. And the running backs don't want to show up. But yeah, E.J. Perry balled. So he basically had 3 total touchdowns in this game. He led the way. He put the team on his back, and he carried them to victory. But passing leaders for the Houston Roughnecks, who got Reed Sennett, 19 for 28, 197 yards and a touchdown. Reed Sennett didn't have a bad game, man. I feel like the Houston Roughnecks defense couldn't stop Michigan, what Michigan had going on. And the Panthers defense, I feel like the Panthers got a pretty good defense, man. They pretty solid. They got guys making plays all over the field, especially Frank Gendel, number 5 middle linebacker for the Panthers, you feel me? He's a stud. He's solid. He out there balling every game. So, and rushing leaders for the Houston Roughnecks, we got T.J. Pludger with 14 attempts, 34 yards. Running backs got to step it up in this league, man. Only 100-yard carrier in the game, and that was Mateo Durant last week. I don't know what Mateo Durant was at this week, you feel me? He ain't do the same. But receiving leaders for the Michigan Panthers, we got Trey Quinn, 5 receptions for 48 yards. And we got that boy Marcus Sims, 4 receptions, 84 yards and a touchdown. Man, Marcus Sims be out there balling. He got 2 big touchdown receptions in 1 week. I think he caught I want to say a screen or out route and took that thing 48 yards, maybe more, to the house. Talking about fast, electrifying. You gotta check the lead out, or you're gonna be missing stuff like this. You feel me? Tune in. Don't be missing out. Don't be late to the party. Don't meet me there, beat me there. You feel me? And for the Houston Roughnecks receiving leaders, we got Sorrell Garrison with 5 receptions, 40 yards, and Justin Hall with 5 receptions, 35 yards in the tucky. Man, Roughnecks. Y'all offense really don't look bad, man. I said last week that y'all showed some promise, you feel me? Y'all look like a team that could barely get y'all a win, which I still feel the same. But I'm guessing it was the defense this week, man. The secondary just wasn't scrapping down the wide receivers and wasn't tackling also properly. Y'all let people break 48 yards, you feel me? Gotta tackle somebody. You can't be having that 48 yards for a touchdown by a wide receiver. Hey, the pass wasn't even that long. Took a short pass to the house, 48 yards. Simple. But for the defenses, Panthers defense, Noah Dawkins, linebacker number 10, had 9 tackles, 1 pass breakup. And we got Key Nakua, number 21, free safety for the Michigan Panthers. Had 8 tackles, 1 interception, and 2 pass breakups. Man out there balling. I think he another Polynesian player. So it's a few Polynesian players in this league. Them boys be out there balling. I'm glad the UFL here give players another opportunity to put tape on the field. And if they like scout players on the NFL roster, they can come in this league and get some real work and some real game experience. They don't just got to be practice players sitting on the practice bench just waiting for their turn all the time. You feel me? Roughnecks defense. We got Donnell Rooflich Jr., free safety, had 9 tackles. He number 38, just in case you ain't know. Then we got Gabriel Sewell Jr., 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 pass breakup. You feel me? Boy, how that ball, you feel me? And I got a few reviews of this game, you feel me? No, ain't much. I ain't gonna hold you long. I just want y'all to check out the league, rock out with me, you feel me? While I'm talking about it, because it's good football. You feel me? Got former players from college, former players that used to be in the NFL that come in this league. And I ain't, as former players in the NFL, I'm not saying guys that don't retire out of the NFL. I'm talking about guys that probably don't got cut for teams or would have been on the scout team or something like that. And try and get an opportunity, you feel me? Get out there and show some teams in the NFL they deserve to have a shot to make plays on their roster. You feel me? But yeah, Roughnecks got outscored 22-3 in the third quarter. Listen, they put that heat on the Roughnecks in the third quarter. Michigan was not playing. They turned up the volume. And the tackling got real sloppy for the Roughnecks in the third quarter. Roughnecks, you got to do better, dog. If you want to win, you got to tackle. You got to protect the football. Roughnecks had a punt block for the 3rd week in a row. Special team coach, I don't know. I don't want to have to do your job for you, but it's something you need to watch some film because it's obviously something wrong. 3 weeks in a row, your team getting their punt blocked. It got to be somebody not doing their job. It got to be something you're not telling them, teaching you. Are you just allowing this? You just allowing this to happen? So you tell me what it is. Matter of fact, don't tell me. Just prove it and prove it. Because your team can win if y'all protect the football. That's all y'all got to do. Panthers gave up 0 sacks. Round of applause. Just imagine if Case Cookers could have had something like that. No wonder EJ Perry got the ball and felt comfortable. He was straight back there. 0 sacks, and he was taking off when he needed to take off. And Panthers went 3 or 4 in the red zone. It's pretty decent, you feel me? It's not bad at all. That's how you win football games. You can win a lot of football games that way. You feel me? No problem at all going 3 for 4 in the red zone. No problem at all. That was an exciting game, man. Them boys making plays. That's why I say you gotta watch the UFL, give it a chance. You never know. You might got a cousin out there, uncle, a friend, somebody you went to high school or college with might be out there, you feel me? That's why I say check out the league, give it a chance. You feel me? Getting these guys some exposure and they get a chance to make 90,000 or more, you feel me? In a couple of months. Take care of their family, feed their children, cause we helping. If we view and support the league, show up to the games, watch on TV, we helping these boys make a way. And now we got for the final game of the week 3, we got the St. Louis Battlehawks. You know, Coward's Law. Them boys out there balling. Defeated the San Antonio Brahmas 31-24. That's what I'm talking about. Call Nation, stand up, turn up. You feel me? You deserve it. You feel me? Y'all rock out the dome. Y'all bring out the dome every game. Y'all fill up the dome. Y'all deserve every win y'all get because y'all coming supporting. Y'all showing love to y'all team. So shout out to St. Louis Battlehawks for all the support that they get their team. You feel me? So passing leaders, we got AJ McCarron, 19 for 27, 152 pass yards and a touchdown. We got Case Garbers, 27 for 41, 143 yards and a touchdown. AJ McCarron, you feel me? He looking comfortable back there. He looking like the same AJ McCarron we seen last year, you feel me? But AJ, I want you to dominate. I want you to go out there and act like you the Tom Brady of this league, you feel me, if you understand me. You don't gotta necessarily play exactly like Tom Brady, but just have that demeanor, that mindset, like, I'm the baddest motherfucker in here. I ain't even really want to say that word, but it slipped out. But at the same time, that, you know what I mean. Go out there and act like that. Don't go out there playing with these people. Don't go out there half-stepping. Go out there and act like you greatest player that ever decided to play the UFL, XFL, USFL, or whatever FL you want to put in front of it. You feel me? For rushing leaders, we got for the Battlehawks, we got Jacob Sailors, 7 attempts, 62 yards, and a touchdown. You feel me? That's a lot better than a lot of the other numbers that I seen with these running backs, man, this week. They've been playing. Y'all gotta go tote that rock, dog. Y'all gotta run that thing, running backs. I'm challenging all UFL running backs to go out there and put on the show week 4. That kind of rhyme. Go out there, put on the show week 4. Cause you know I'm country, I don't say 4, I say 4. Like, you feel me, boy, off of that Madea movie. They call me 40P, you feel me? But they don't call me 40P. I'm just saying that coughing off the movie. Don't get it twisted. And then for the San Antonio Brahmas, John Lovett had 12 attempts, 41 yards, and a touchdown. I ain't gonna count. I can use the ball 12 times. I'm gonna need more than 41 yards. But you did get a touchdown though. But 12 attempts, you wasting my attempts, sir. You wasting my carries. I mean, if I'm giving you the ball 12 times, I need more than 41 yards 12 times. Now, come on now. Jacob had the ball 7 times and got 62 yards. So this matters, he got 12. But he probably had 100 yards this week. Receiving for the Battlehawks, Hakeem Butler, the big 6'6" wide receiver. You number 88 if you don't know. He had 6 receptions, 87 yards, and a tuggy. It was one reception that he had when AJ McCarron threw the ball up the middle, and he had to go up there and grab that thing. Mossed 3 different DBs. 3 different defenders got mossed on that play. Went up there and grabbed that thing, snatched it out there. He was balling, man. He was dominating, making a statement. He was looking good last season also when it was the XFL. But like I said, now it's the UFL, and he's still making plays, making it happen. He had got drafted, I want to say. I can't think of the year. I can't think of what team he got drafted by, but they released him because I want to say he had some kind of injury. But he getting an opportunity in the UFL to show his talents and to show teams he deserved to be in the NFL, you feel me? So shout out to Hakeem Butler. And for the Brahmas, we got Jonte Kirkland back again with 8 receptions, 52 yards. You feel me? Jonte Kirkland be balling every week. You feel me? Ain't a week he ain't gonna ball. Seem like it. Ain't a week he ain't gonna ball. Seem like it, you feel me? But for the defense, for the Brahmas, we got Jordan Williams, linebacker number 15 with 9 tackles. And we got Devontae Beckett with number 11, linebacker with 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. That's for the Brahmas. For the Battlehawks, we got Callahan O'Reilly with 12 tackles, number 59. And we got Willie Harvey, a linebacker with 12 tackles and 1 pass breakup, number 51. Now, got a little bit of reviews for this game also. I ain't gonna hold you long on, you feel me, this stuff. Cause you know, I want y'all to watch the league too. I want y'all to show support too, you feel me, the UFL. Especially if you ain't doing that and you wanna watch a little sports. Turn on the UFL this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Feel me, every Saturday, Sunday until the championship. We got some football, you feel me? So that'll take a little bit of time off until that NCAA come back. And that NFL come back, you feel me? You know, the NBA playoffs coming up too, you feel me? Like I told y'all before, I'm gonna give y'all some of that playoffs. But to the reviews of the Battlehawks versus the Brahmas. The Battlehawks was 2-2 for red zone chances. Excuse me. That's sufficient. Gotta score in the red zone. You gotta put that ball in the end zone if you get that close. You feel me? You can't come empty handed. You feel me? You gotta at least get 3 or you gotta get that tucky. One or the other, you feel me? When you're in that red zone. Can't come up empty handed. Battlehawks average 5.9 yards a carry. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not like no 1.7 yards per carry. 5.9 yards per carry is beautiful. Carry the ball 2 times, that's the first down. Easily. The Brahmas went 0 for 3 on PAT attempt plays. Mind you, in the UFL, they don't kick field goals after they score touchdowns. You feel me? You get a play from the 1 yard line, a play from the 5 yard line, a play for the 10 yard line. The 1 yard line equal 1 point. The 5 yard line equal 2 points, and the 10 yard line equal 3 points. You feel me? We ain't kicking no PATs. We trying to get more and more plays, more and more football in the UFL, and I can dig it. And the Brahmas had 0 plays for 15 yards or more. I don't know what happened to that explosive offense that they had, man. I don't know where it went at, man. They offensive coordinator, Coach AJ, I can't remember his last name. You gotta scheme up some better stuff, baby. Can't come out there slipping like that. But I don't know if they still gonna go with Chase Garbers this week in week 4. I've been hearing they're gonna go with Quentin Darmody. I think something happened to Chase Garbers. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know which nothing on him, so I ain't gonna just say it's because of injury or not. But I have heard they're gonna go with Quentin Darmody. He played for the Orlando Guardians last season. If you have been checking out the league, the XFL from last year, you know, the Orlando Guardians, you know, not the league, the UFL. Keep saying it just to make sure y'all know. Just to remind y'all, at some point I'm gonna start saying it. But we got some league leaders again this week. Offensive leaders for week 3. For passing, we got Luis Perez with 737 passing yards. Rushing, we got Adrian Martinez with 161 rushing yards. Quarterback leading the league in rushing. Running backs, I'm challenging y'all to do better, dog. Somebody got to dominate. Can somebody get close to 130 yards? You feel me? I was finna say 200 yards in one game. Somebody get 130 yards in one game. Somebody do that for me. I'm telling you, if y'all betting on this league, for any running back, I'll take the under, because it's hard to trust that a running back gonna go for over 100 yards in this league. And I ain't gonna put all the blame on the running backs, because some of the offensive line play when it comes to run blocking, it ain't all the way there. The best run blocking I've seen so far is the Stallions. You know, the Stallions, they dominate and they kicking everybody tail all across the field. And receiving leaders, Deion Kane with 240 receiving yards for the Birmingham Stallions. That boy out there doing his thing. We got some defensive leaders too. I be trying to find the interception leader, but it be hard to find it. I can't find it necessarily. You feel me? When I be looking at my research and stuff, but I'm gonna start digging a little bit more deep to get the interception leaders. But as far as for the defensive leaders, we got Jordan Mosley still up here with 26 total tackles and 16 solo. And we got my boy Carlos Davis from the Birmingham Stallions with 6.5 sacks leading the league. And the boys out there doing their thing, balling, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. The Stallions got a lot of good players. A lot of their players is dominating in this league. I keep bringing up the Stallions because they keep dominating. I would like to see somebody else, you feel me, look like they're going to be a competitor. But right now, look like the Stallions is finna roll like the tide be rolling. It's like Alabama, just when it comes to football, they just know how to get it done. Seem like whether it's college, UFL. Well, UFL is their professional team. They don't got no NFL team. But shout out to Alabama, man. I don't got no hard feelings. When I ain't rooting for Miami, I'm rooting for the Tide. So I can't even hate. I'm exposed, you feel me? Back when, well, I don't know how I feel about the new coach, but Nick Saban, you feel me, gone. He was one of the greatest of all times. You feel me? He ain't nobody to be played up with. You feel me? He the GOAT. The greatest. I don't know a coach better. You feel me? I'm a 94 baby, and I just got to live and experience all 17 years of his dominance. But let's get to the UFL power ratings, you feel me? Number 1, we got the Birmingham Stallions. No surprise there. They've been kicking tail all over the league, and I don't see nobody beating them at this point. Maybe a team will get lucky. Maybe a team come out there and try to prove a point one of these weekends, but it ain't looking likely right now. Number 2, we got the Battlehawks. Now, the Battlehawks look good, and I am going to be real excited to see them play the Stallions. Now, whether it's at Birmingham or in St. Louis, it could play a factor. But what I will say, if the Battlehawks want to beat the Stallions, they have to protect AJ McCarron. But I'm not sure when that game will happen. Will it be later on in the season? I don't know if it's this week or not. I'm gonna get to that in a few. But the Panthers at number 3. And the Panthers, I like them at number 3. But I feel like it's going to be a battle between them and the Battlehawks. And then I think they beat the Battlehawks in the beginning of the year, even though it was a late field goal. So I guess the power rankings, whoever's setting up these power rankings, feel like maybe it was a fluke or whatever. But I don't believe in flukes. The game played on the field. You feel me? You either won or you lost. You feel me? Even my Canes, when they lost to Georgia Tech, you feel me? Hey, we lost. I can't get no excuses. Took a knee, all that hoopla. Hey, we lost. At number 4, we got the Brahmas. I guess since they fell to St. Louis Battlehawks the way they did, you feel me? They looking like the 4th best team out here. Because they really couldn't move the ball up the field and have big, exciting plays and explosive plays like they did in the first couple of weeks. You feel me? So Brahmas, y'all gotta tighten up, man. And hopefully speedy recovery for the Strong. We got the Defenders at 5. The only thing I think holding the Defenders back is they don't got Abram Smith and they ain't getting more explosive plays from their offensive weapons. But Jordan Tilmu coming around seems like he's getting more and more comfortable with the offense as these weeks go by. So we will see what the Defenders got to show. And number 6 at the Showboats. Now this ain't my Power 5 rankings. Me personally, I would put Showboats at the bottom the way they got whooped by the Stallions. They can't run block. They can't pass block. And if you can't block, it's going to be hard for you to win games. So honestly, in the future, I see them being the last team in this league before the season over with. But right now, at this moment, they rank number 6. They got 1 win. That's the only thing stopping them from being at the bottom, I feel like. And then at number 7, we got the Renegades. The Renegades got 100 times offense better. Their offense is 100 times better than the Memphis Showboats. I feel like they should definitely be number 6 instead of the Renegades being 7. Feel me? Renegades definitely should be 6 instead of the Showboats being number 6. Cause that don't make no sense. How horrible the Showboats blocking is, and the Renegades out here putting up over 400 yards of offense. And then at the bottom, we got the Roughnecks. The Roughnecks number 8, dog. Maybe if Mark Thompson come back, the running back that played for the Florida Gators. I can't stand them Gators, but Mark Thompson, he in the UFL. Shout out to him though, because he be running that thing. But he been hurt. Maybe they get him back this week 4 or week 5. But hopefully he come back soon, because the Renegades need some kind of spark. I mean, not Renegades, the Roughnecks need some kind of spark. They need something to light a fire under their butt to get it going. You feel me? I feel like they can get them a win, because I feel like at the end of the season, Showboat's going to be the last team. How it's looking, honestly. But yeah, man, that's them power rankings. We finna get in the week 4 slate. For week 4, we got the Memphis Showboats versus the St. Louis Battlehawks at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Seems like it's gonna be an interesting one. I don't know if the Memphis Showboats gonna be able to come up with some kind of blocking scheme to protect my boy Case Cookies, so he can be able to get off and ball, so it'll be a true quarterback battle with him and AJ McCarron. But we shall see. And then we got at 7 o'clock Eastern time on Fox, DC Defenders versus the Birmingham Stallions. DC, all I'm going to tell you is you better protect Jordan Teomu, because the Stallions are coming. Them boys coming, and they ain't half-stepping, they ain't slacking. They coming for your quarterback, and they laying that wood, sad to say. And we also got the Michigan Panthers versus the San Antonio Brahmas at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Fox. And both of these games at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Fox is regional casting. So depending on what area you live in America, that's what depends on what game you're going to get. I don't know why they did it this way. I wish they were able to separate these games, but I guess it's too much. I don't know what other events or whatever going on this weekend, you feel me, to why they had to set it up this way, but it's what it is. So if you do miss one of the games, check out the highlights on YouTube. They most definitely will be there. And then for the Sunday game, we got Arlington Renegades versus the Houston Roughnecks, 2 p.m. Eastern time on FS1 Sports. I feel like they put that on FS1 Sports because both of these guys are losing teams. But hey, man, battle of the losers. Somebody got to come out the victor. Somebody finna get their first win this weekend. Somebody getting their first weekend, man. Win this weekend. You feel me? And that's what I got for the UFL, man. Y'all gotta come out support the league. If you in any of these cities where these teams are, go support, man. Go show love. The games don't cost that much. If you don't got nothing going on, go enjoy some good football. They got good concession stand food. Everything gonna be gravy. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna get to watch some good football. And if you at home, tune in, check it out on your TV. They got it on basic cable, and they got it on all kind of streaming platforms like Fubu TV, Sling TV, etc. You feel me? Whatever network you got, check them out. You feel me? We're trying to get the spring league to keep going, and maybe it be something that maybe it can build. You feel me? And guys that you all wanted to see in college succeed, they could probably, if they can't get into the NFL, they could probably join into the UFL, build, grow, develop, and then make it to the NFL and make plays and make something for themselves, make a career for themselves. And I also want to say, shout out to the WNBA. Shout out to the ladies that was drafted. You feel me? Hopefully these ladies be able to make a new era and a new movement for the WNBA and get more people to watch. You feel me? Because I feel like them girls hoopers. I feel like they gonna do their thing. I feel like they gonna turn up. And this week, I didn't have a fourth quarter this week. But next time I come on here, I'm definitely gonna give y'all a fourth quarter. I want to think of some interesting ones also, you feel me? I couldn't think of nobody I want to put against each other this week, you feel me? So I don't want to do it just to do it. I want to make sure I have two people that, you feel me, I like, that's interesting to put them against each other. But yeah, you feel me? With that being said, you just talk sports with your boy DP, you feel me? Come tune in with me. Shout out to Coach Hayes, shout out to Caneville, shout out to Football Field, shout out to Flo, shout out to Shad, man, shout out to South Coast Kane, man, shout out to everybody that come through and view, shout out to all my subscribers, man, shout out to everybody that rock out with your boy, you feel me? It's all love, you feel me? If you see me in public, say hey, salute, you feel me? Hey, I ain't no funny acting dude. Like, share, subscribe, you feel me? You now just talk sports with your boy DP. I'm out.